Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Matt McClanahan's Black Legion blog. Guys, I was in a large apocalypse game with Jawa Balls and put together and refed by Fritz 40K over at Way of Siam Han. I got a few things to say. This post is not going to be about army construction, so if you want anything useful, at least in terms of army construction, maybe you should not pay attention. Apocalypse games, they bring out, the best and the worst in people, but one thing they do need is either a large amount of points between two people or several people. So in the apocalypse games, things get heated. It's a lot of fun. You get to play what you want and stuff like that, and it's crazy circumstances, but like I said, it brings out the best and the worst in people. So I've mentioned the necessity of community. Now this is something I've always wanted to post on, and going over with Way of Siam Han, Fritz 40K, and Jawa Balls, talking to them about possible content for my blog. This is something that I said that I've always wanted to do, was mention how to nurture or successfully create and sustain a healthy community in the 40K gaming group. 40K, I personally believe, to really get the full enjoyment out of the whole hobby, even if you just like the game, you still need a community. If you only like the hobby, you still need someone to go around and talk shop with, in regards to models, to painting. If you like everything, well then it's open-ended. So the necessity for a community, let's see. As far as I know, and as much as I think about it, I've never seen a perfect community exist. So ones that stay together tolerate each other's weaknesses, or lacks and faults. So it's weird, but you almost have to be political, and you have to tolerate each other. This is a game that people put a lot of emotion into. They want to win, some more than others. Some will do anything to win, and that leaves, that takes from the people who, would like to win every once in a while. Who wants to lose? Who wants to lose all the time? Nobody. So this is often requires sacrifice, especially if you find yourself in a leadership role. It seems stupid, leadership role, you're just getting together and just gaming. But if you find that you either is seen as a figurehead for the gaming group at the gaming store, if you spend your free time organizing websites, the events, the tournaments that your club runs, then this often requires sacrifice, and you will be seen as a leader. In a sense, people aren't coming to you asking for permission. That don't take it that way. That's being stupid. But often, if you can, and you're in that position, take the time to try and be a peacemaker. If and when. Okay, guys, sorry about that. That was camera got full of memory. I had to delete some stuff, and the bad thing about it was I lost my train of thought, which I thought I was on quite a roll. I know briefly, or the last thought I was trying to say was, if you find yourself as a leader or put in a leadership role, or people looking to you for rules disputes, that sort of thing, if your word has any sort of weight to it in the club, find yourself to try and be a peacemaker, even if you see fault in one particular person. Who are any of us to judge? I know that sounds funny, and sometimes you have to, but if you have an opportunity, it will benefit you, the club, everyone involved, if you just, try and let it go a little bit. Some things do require discipline or this or that, or, but if it's just two people getting along, or one person being just who he is, then let it go. We have a couple guys in the group that don't get along. One guy named Bird who just likes to argue. I really don't, enjoy being around him a lot, but no, that's not true. I like being around him a lot. I don't enjoy playing with him because he just has a tendency to really argue, and particularly myself. I always find it that I try and be loud and obnoxious during these games and stuff, and people sometimes take it the wrong way. Even online, I've tried to create this black man, like a bad guy, but the only reason I'm not black, see, the only reason is because I'm trying to, foster up an image and stuff like that, getting ready to put my chaos stuff out there. It is hugely important to get along if you want this to survive, if you want your overall community to survive. And in life, it's just important. So this is me standing on my little soapbox, not telling you not to play a Broken Army, because God knows